Hey, Skull Nation. What's up, my fellow Vikings faithful? You know that heart-pounding buzz when you're staring down a massive NFC showdown, and the fate of our Purple Rain hangs on one elusive call? Well, grab your horns because today's Vikings news drop from the trenches is all about that nail-biting quarterback mystery that's got us all pacing like it's 4th and goal. Kevin O'Connell just hit us with a presser that's equal parts tease and torture. Will it be J.J. McCarthy's triumphant return or Carson Wentz holding the fort against those pesky Eagles? Stick with me because by the end of this you'll be yelling at your screen, and I promise we're cracking this code together. Who's your pick, fam? Drop it in the comments right now. As the clock ticks down to Sunday's clash at US Bank Stadium, the air in Egan is thicker than a Justin Jefferson route tree. O'Connell, our mastermind head coach, stepped up to the mic on Wednesday afternoon, and let's just say he wasn't handing out spoilers like candy at a tailgate. The second question fired his way, straight from the soul of every Vikings fan. Coach, spill it. Who's slinging it against Philly? His reply, a stone cold, same spot as Monday. Oof. Talk about leaving us hanging. But hey, that's KOC for you. Cool as the Mississippi in January. Building suspense like a thriller flick. We've got 3 full practices ahead, starting right then on Wednesday, and both our signal callers are suiting up for reps. McCarthy, nursing that high ankle sprain from the Falcons fiasco, and Wentz, battling a nagging non-throwing shoulder tweak from the London grind. They're both hitting the grass. O'Connell lit up talking about it. They're both gonna get work. Real reps against a pass rush that'll test him. Imagine the intensity. JJ dropping back, shaking off rust, while Carson powers through pain. It's like watching 2 warriors forge their claim to the throne, and we're all ringside. What do you think those sessions reveal, Skull Squad? A breakout for the kid or the vet's steady hand? That internal decision? Yeah, it might already be etched in stone inside the Vikings war room, but O'Connell's playing it close to the vest, classic coach chess. Remember Monday? He dropped that gem. The timeline for the call and the reveal are worlds apart. Maybe they've locked it in. Maybe these practices are the final gut check on health and fire. Either way, Friday's presser feels like the big reveal party, and KOC even teased on his KFAN spot Tuesday that we won't be sweating till kickoff. No mystery here, he quipped, but come on, coach. From where we're sitting, it's a full-on enigma wrapped in purple enigma. Fresh off the bye, with McCarthy ramping up after what felt like an eternity sidelined. 20 out of 22 games missed to injuries, y'all. This week's vibes are electric. O'Connell's eyes are laser-focused on getting JJ back in rhythm, not just healthy, but dialed in against Vic Fangio's Eagles D, which ranks top 5 in sacks already this season. And Wentz, the guy's 2-1 in his starts, flashing that 129.8 passer rating against Cincy. But that shoulder's no joke. It's got layers even if it's not his whip arm. Both QBs hit the media post-practice Wednesday, lips sealed tighter than a goal line stand. Who's got the edge in your book? Hit me with your hot takes below, diving deeper into the McCarthy saga, because let's face it, this kid's our future, and O'Connell's coaching him like a prized pupil. When asked what he craves most from JJ this week, KOC painted a vivid picture. Getting him on the grass, uniform on, facing live heat, drops, reads, applying all that rehab grind. It's about that instant feedback loop, the how'd that feel? Chats that turn reps into revelations. JJ's been a ghost on the practice field for chunks of 2 seasons now, hit by separate dings, including that brutal Atlanta outing where he gutted through a high ankle sprain we didn't even clock till later, finishing strong despite the pain. Think about it. McCarthy's only logged real game tape in 2 starts, battling a 58.8% completion clip and 3 picks early on, but O'Connell's zooming out to the big picture. He's been here, but not out there building that consistency layer, the pocket crumbling, staying firm on that back foot through ebbs and flows. That Falcons night? A perfect storm. Hospital stay Thursday, barely an hour's practice Friday, then battling through injury in a game that spiraled. Stats aside, KOC sees a young gun forging fundamentals under fire, and with QBs like Josh McCown and Jordan Traylor in his corner, those one-on-ones are gold. JJ, you feeling that fire yet? Vikings Nation's chanting your name. Prove 'em right. But here's the rub that's got my purple blood boiling. Is McCarthy truly primed to drive off that back foot with pop? Mentally locked in for Fangio's blitzes that sacked QBs 28 times already? At 22, he's got the arm, the Michigan pedigree, but rhythm's king in this league. O'Connell's been harping on mechanics for weeks, knowing injuries steal those precious reps that build unbreakable habits. One bad step and poof, your fundamentals fray like a torn jersey. Yet, in that bigger QB worldview KOC preaches, it's not just one game or sprain. It's the resilience, the power of completions that grind out drives. JJ's rehab phase is peaking now. Will these practices be his Phoenix moment? I'm hyped just typing it. You with me, fam? What's the one play you want to see him nail? Flipping the script to Wentz, because this veteran's no side note in our Vikings epic. He's the bridge we've leaned on hard. After steering us to that gritty 2-1 stretch, including that fourth-quarter heroics in London over the Browns, Carson's shoulder hit feels like a plot twist from the gods. O'Connell gave the lowdown. He got solid throws Monday, no skips, feeling positive health-wise. But don't sleep. It's the non-throwing side. So every scramble, every stiff arm setup adds that extra grit layer. Wentz threw a normal load. No grimaces, but working through it, that's warrior code, and he's all in, starter or spark off the pine. Picture Carson in those reps. Dropping back smooth, zipping lasers to Jefferson and Addison, all while that shoulder whispers, not today. He's clocked 759 yards, 5 TDs, just 2 picks at 69% clips over 3 starts. Efficient as a screen game, powering those third-down conversions we craved. O'Connell's stressing quick releases to dodge hits, knowing Fangio's crew feasts on delayed balls. If Wentz mans the helm, it's about that vet savvy turning potential pain into purple pride. But if the shoulder flares, enter rookie Max Brosmer as Hail Mary insurance. For career throws, talk about high stakes. Carson, you redemption arcs peaking. Can you etch it in Eagles blood? The dual health tango, here's what's keeping me up at night. Skull peeps. McCarthy's ankle versus Wentz's shoulder, both ticking bombs in practice warfare. We've seen Wentz gut it out overseas, but as O'Connell hinted, incumbent on him to zip it quick, avoid those extra thumps. And JJ? His returns more than x-rays. It's pocket poise, timing that clicks like a perfect audible. With the buying extra rehab juice, both are grinding, but the call's a coin flip wrapped in film study. Recent Vikings news whispers from Vikings.com echo this. No Friday bombshell yet, but the buzz is building. Who's your gut saying suits up first? Spill in the comments. Let's debate like it's draft night. That no mystery line from O'Connell's KFAN drop? Yeah, it's the ultimate troll because outside those Egan walls we're all detectives in purple trench coats. Internally, they might have high-fived over the pick already, but these practices are the proving ground, health checks, snap counts, that intangible spark. Friday's the floodgate, per the coach's vibe, and with Eagles looming at 4-2, boasting a defense that's number 3 in points allowed, we can't afford half measures. O'Connell's terse Tuesday tease has us hooked. Reveal before kickoff, but the wait? It's delicious agony, fueling Vikings Nation's fire from Minneapolis to Manchester. Zooming out, this QB crossroads screams storytelling gold. McCarthy, the prodigy rising from injury ashes. Wentz, the grizzled vet chasing one last roar. Stats paint the tension. JJ's early 67.2 rating versus Carson's veteran polish, but add rehab variables, and it's anyone's saga. O'Connell's opened up post-initial dodges, gushing about coaching JJ's blast of energy. Those ramp-up reps that scream potential. Yet, the mystery lingers like fog over the stadium lights. What's your wild prediction for Friday's drop? Starter named? Or another cliffhanger? Tag a fellow fan and let's frenzy. As we edge closer to Sunday, October 19th, with the Eagles circling like sharks, this decision's our purple heartbeat. Both QB's media-bound post-Wednesday reps, scripted to stonewall like pros, no leaks, just that knowing grin. But Vikings news from the wires confirms. McCarthy's full-go potential post-bye, Wentz's 2-1 grit unyielding despite the ding. O'Connell's balancing act, genius or gamble, has got me replaying every snap in my head. Fam, if you're feeling this suspense, smash that like button. It's fuel for more deep dives. Wrapping this quarterback odyssey, let's lean into the emotion. Pride in McCarthy's grind, respect for Wentz's fire, and unshakable faith in KOC's vision. That bigger picture he preaches? It's us, Skull Nation, roaring through the unknowns. No matter who straps it up, we're 3-3, hungry for 4-2. And this mystery's just the spark. What's one adjustment you'd whisper to O'Connell for Philly? Hit the comments. Your voice amps our hive. But hold up, before we charge into battle mode, let's tease the horizon. How does this call ripple to the playoffs? McCarthy's youth injecting lightning, or Wentz's steadiness anchoring the ship? Recent updates from Vikings.com hint at O'Connell's Friday clarity, with both QBs ramping without major hitches. It's edge-of-your-seat stuff, and I'm all in. Who's riding with JJ and who's team veteran? Poll time in the comments. Let's see that purple divide. Alert, Vikings faithful. Dug into the latest from Vikings.com and NFL wires, and no bombshell drops yet. O'Connell's holding cards tight as of October 15th, with practices underway and Friday eyed for the reveal. McCarthy's practicing limited but progressing, Wentz's shoulder steady, no new injuries flipping the script, incorporating that freshness. Both spoke post-Wednesday, echoing team-first vibes, keeping the intrigue alive without spoilers. This keeps our saga current and crackling. More reason to stay locked in, pivoting to the fan pulse, because that's the real magic. Your takes, your roars, they echo in US Bank. Imagine the stadium shaking if JJ trots out, or the vet nod for Carson's proven poise. O'Connell's blast coaching him quip on McCarthy? Pure gold, signaling belief amid the weight. With Eagles' Fangio scheming twists, this isn't just a start. It's a statement. Skull, what's your dream drive call for whoever leads? Share it. Let's blueprint victory together. As the sun sets on this midweek madness, remember, Vikings news like this binds us, turning uncertainty into unbreakable unity. We've weathered worse storms, and with KOC at the helm, that Lombardi hunger burns brighter. Teaser for next, post-game breakdowns, injury truths. Subscribe so you never miss the Purple Pulse. But first, if this had your heart racing, like, comment your QB pick, smash subscribe for daily Vikings news hits, and share with your tailgate crew. Skull, Vikings. Let's own October. Echoing that call, because community's our superpower. Tag a buddy who's sweating this QB saga, and let's flood the comments with optimism. From the provided base and fresh Vikings.com vibes, no false flags here. The mystery's real, ramping to Friday's truth. O'Connell's structured suspense? Masterclass in hype. What's your bold Eagles prediction? Drop it now, we're building the buzz. Final purple pledge. No matter the call, we're in this trench together, fans first. That storytelling arc, from tease to tension to triumph. It's our Vikings way. Hit like if you're hyped for Sunday, comment your hot take, subscribe for unfiltered Vikings news, and share to spread the Skull fever. Until next time, horns up, charge.